Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do my manga review and reaction to Chainsaw Man, manga chapter 139. And this is going to most likely be a very different chapter. Not really different. It's going to be interesting from what we saw with the last chapter with DENJI interacting with, oh my gosh, I forgot their name. But you know, the 22-year-old woman that is filling up a potential 17-year-old man. And Yoshida. But that's besides the point. What is going to be very interesting is what we're going to be getting in this chapter, which is the reveal of the person that DENJI was talking about is actually the Sword Devil. And just to let people know, I do realize that the Sword Devil and Katana Devil were two different people. He was a character that we actually saw towards the ending of part 1 of Chainsaw Man. We didn't see him prior, so I just assumed that what was being referred to was Katana Man, but then he transformed into Sword Man. But no, there was a Sword Man in that final battle with like the fully devil-fied Chainsaw Man. So it's going to be this person. So it's very interesting that we're actually going to be getting a little bit more from this character, because I thought it was just going to be a character that just we were going to get nothing from. But lo and behold, we may be getting more from him. So this still leads to potentially what we discussed, which is potentially, like, I didn't say it out loud, but Reze potentially coming back. But let's just dive right into the Chainsaw Man chapter and see what's going on with this individual. As we have DENJI and this guy just looking at each other, and he's like, does this jog your memory? When you fought Makima, a pretty strong sword wielder should have been there too. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That was me. And you just have DENJI just looking like, nope. Long story, but I'm not the one who fought that battle. He was like, wait, you're not? And they're just looking at each other like, look, I gotta go to school. And he just walks away. And I guess the implication is that that version of DENJI wasn't actually Chainsaw Man, but like the Chainsaw Devil itself. So that would be something interesting if that's the case. And of course he is in DENJI's class. Because of course not. But I think this is going to be very interesting because they're just going to be getting DENJI like a new crew of people to be a part of, I think it's Division 7, as we have just the teacher saying, I transferred here from Kanagawa. My name's Mira Sugo. Okay, I think I'll be able to, Miri Sugo. I think I'll be able to remember his name. And he's like, my hobbies are running and playing the piano. You just have DENJI just like in shock, like, what? As you have like some girls that whisper like, is he a hunk or what? He's like a mashup of DENJI and the student council president. So okay, I'm gonna let that, I'm just gonna ignore that for a while, because either that means that that's either a benefit or it's a detriment. It's very much a detriment. I'm not even gonna try to like bolster DENJI up in this moment. That was definitely like a jab at DENJI. It's like, oh my gosh, this person would be popular if it wasn't DENJI. Is pretty much what they're saying. As you just got Sugo's like, one more thing, I'm not here to make friends, so don't talk to me, you pieces of trash. And everyone just looks, and then just all of the girls just swarm around. It was like, do you have a girlfriend? Where are you in a club in your old school? You have to play piano for us. And it's like, they won't shut up. Hey, DENJI, will you get rid of them for me? Oh my gosh. And DENJI's just mad because he's getting all of the attention from the women. Because it's DENJI. Of course that would make him mad. He wants all of the attention from... God damn it. Damn it. Of course, I should have realized it. We have the female character that we met last chapter. If I remember her name correctly, and I definitely do not. Nope, I do not. As you just have DENJI's like, what do you want, dude? Spit it out already. As he's like, it's private. As you have the woman, I'm gonna have to pause it. I forgot her name. Give me 1 second. And I'm back. And yeah, it was Fumiko. I forgot her name. Fumiko is just sitting on DENJI, which makes sense because DENJI would allow women to just sit on him because that's just the horn dog that he is. As you have her saying, oh, don't mind me. I know what's up. I'm a public safety dog. And as you just have, oh my gosh, I even, noises. I even forgot his name. Oh my gosh, going back, Sugo. Sugo's like, you're with the public safety? Are you serious? Well, whatever. I'm here as a Chainsaw Man church messenger. What? The weapons walk with the Chainsaw Man the weapons walk with the Chainsaw Man church. Join us, DENJI. As you just have DENJI's like the weapons. As you have him saying, we're a community of people like you, people who can turn into devils. Most of the church's top brass are weapons. They're promising you a pretty high position if you join. Okay. Wait. It's the Chainsaw Man Church. You gotta make Chainsaw Man the church leader. Anything less is disrespectful to Senpai, don't you think? Okay, so that's coming from, oh my gosh, Mefume. I think that's her name. Mefume is saying this, and oh my gosh. It's just gonna be a thing where I live. But we have just Denji's like, yeah, what she said, as we have Sugo like, hey, it's pretty good offer. You only need to pitch in a little with jobs they give you, and you can do whatever else you want. You can even turn down jobs you don't want to do. You can spend as much money as you want to go to the arcade and eat steak every day. As Denji's like, steak every day? As we have Mifume is like, wouldn't you get tired of steak if you ate it every day? I'd go with sushi. Yeah, sushi. I could never get tired of sushi. Oh, and I want a daily parfait too, if I could get it. I'd never get tired of parfaits either, even if I had one every single day. As Denji's like, I'd never get tired of Chinese food, even if I ate it for every meal. And then you just have Sugo's like, that's not the point. The food is not the point, you idiots. What are you, little kids? Technically, one of them is 22 and the other one is potentially 17, but we understand what you're saying. As we have him saying, I didn't take this job to chit-chat about infantile crap. Denji, you should understand. As you just have Denji's like, I should. Spent my entire life being used like a tool by worthless bastards. As you have Sugo's like, I heard it was the same for you. Oh, I think that may be Denji. And then Denji's just looking up and it's like, see, that look says bingo, am I right? Okay, so it was Sugo saying that to Denji. And Denji's like, bingo. And Sugo's like, I'm not about to worship you, but I am grateful to you with every passing day. In the Chainsaw Man Church, I'm truly free. I realized something. My body, my brain, I ought to use them for myself. Join me in the Chainsaw Man Church. I'll protect you from the public safety and that sushi woman. This is going to be so many. Oh, this is going to be, this is interesting. As you just have Mifume that's like, you transferred schools to give Senpai a recruitment pitch? Wait, Sugo, are you sure you aren't being taken advantage of again? As you have is like, huh? I'm not. I'm doing this of my own free will. Chainsaw Man, of all people, being a chair, it doesn't sit right with me. And Digi's like, looks as he's sitting, looks up and is like, butts feel good. Chairs are like content in their own way, you know? Yeah, maybe I can eat steak every day, but I do eat pot stickers and ice cream and other tasty foods. I'm happy with my normal life. Plus, a normal life was my dream. I'm not joining the Chainsaw Man Church. And we know for a fact that he's not joining it for other reasons, just to protect, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. To protect, the reincarnation of the Control Devil. Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. But you just have Sugo's like, forget it. Let's get one thing straight. I didn't transfer here just to recruit you. I wanted to be your friend, Denji, because you're the one who killed Makima and freed me. And you just have Denji looking up as he walks to the door. Is like, too bad. If you came with me, you could sleep with all the women you want to. He knows how to get Denji's bag. And as he just leaves, you hear the doors like, creak, shut. Denji. How on earth? Oh my gosh. And as he's walking down the steps, he looks up and he sees Denji. And Denji's just like sitting there on the wall. As you just have Sugo's like, what the? Did you teleport? As you have Denji's like, I've given what you said a lot of thought. But whatever, I've also been somebody else's tool, I mean. Oh my gosh. And Denji just looks and says, you're damn right I was a tool. Chainsaw Man Church, sign me up. And then the chapter ends. And the chapter ends. DENJI. Oh gosh, why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised, but okay, this was just a fun chapter. This chapter is just setting up for what's to come with Sugo pretty much being the mouthpiece. He's being used by a tool. He's being used. I think it's very straightforward at this moment. He isn't just asking Chainsaw Man. No, okay, to clarify. Sugo definitely wants to be a friend with DENJI, just due to the fact that DENJI and his association with whatever defeated Makima. And I mean, technically, he was the one to deliver, like, the final slash and killing blow and eating her. So he technically did free them from Makima. So that is a thing. But I do believe that he does want to be friends with DENJI. But I do not believe that he isn't being used as a tool. And he sort of kind of knows that, but he's kind of, like, in this, like, denial. And it's very funny. And for the most part, what this chapter was a lot of just comedic aspects of DENJI, Sugo, and Mifume just talking to each other, just funny gags, just really showing who their characters are, and just finishing up this chapter with the peak of what DENJI is. Just a horny 17 to 8-year-old boy. And it just fits. So there's a lot of information that we got here. We got the reveal that when it comes to what they classify themselves as, they classify themselves as weapons. So he may be like a hybrid, but within this part, it's going to be under the classification as weapons. Most likely with the implication that there are multiple people in the higher levels of the Chainsaw Man like church. Most of them are going to be like most likely hybrids on the caliber of Sugo. Maybe it's going to be revealed that Reze is a part of the Chainsaw Man Church, which would make sense for her character and the fact that she does care or did care for DENJI as Chainsaw Man. So potentially him coming over to the church is him like rekindling his feelings for Reze, and maybe he realizes like, oh, I still like her, or that she likes him, but just due to just what may have happened with Makima, she may not have those feelings anymore. I think what this chapter is just, for the most part, just setting up DENJI having a reason to actually go to the Chainsaw Man Church. Because prior to that, what he wanted to do was protect, oh my gosh, who is he trying to protect? He was trying to protect the reincarnation of Makima, the new control devil, and the dogs. Of course he would. So that's why he's trying to live this normal life. But maybe he can live a normal life within the Chainsaw Man Church. But from what we're establishing in this chapter as well is that there are going to be, at the very least, two like opposing factions. The public safety and whatever Yoshida is a part of specifically, and the Chainsaw Man Church, which is kind of like what was established a little bit earlier on with the previous chapters. But this one is just setting in the stone the line in the sand of who these two organizations are going to be, and that they're going to be obviously fighting over DENJI. So what's going to be happening in the next chapters? I think that they're obviously going to go to the church. They're going to have DENJI just meet a lot of people. Maybe he'll meet some more familiar faces. Maybe he'll actually get laid. No, he's never going to get laid. Until Chainsaw Man ends completely, DENJI will never get laid, but he's most likely going to be meeting most likely a lot of women that may be a little bit more interested in him, and he actually may come in confrontation with Asa as well as Yoru when he goes to the church, and maybe there's something there, which is going to be funny for the Control Devil, and how they may start rekindling something there. We just don't know, but that's kind of what I think is going to be happening. I think that this was a very cool chapter, and just once again, most of this chapter is just characterization of the characters and really getting a better understanding of who the character of Asuko is, and how he's going to most likely be playing a bigger role in this part of the story of Chainsaw Man versus what he played in the previous part. But yeah, that's all I really have to say on this topic. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my reactions. Leave your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more content like this. Do all that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!